I love the life that I have, but I think I definitely wonder in the back of my mind how different my life would be otherwise. What it would be like if I grew up in Korea with my birth parents.
Oh, look at that one. Oh, hello. Hello. Asayo. I mean, they're so fat, you can see that they're well taken care of, you know. Let me see. This baby had a heart operation. I hope somebody adopts him after they know he had a heart operation. Yeah, oh, look how sweet. This little one actually looks like Jason when we got a picture of him when he was a month old, and this is kind of like how he looked.
You adopted?
Yes, when he was this big.
From here?
Yes. See that boy over there?
Oh, yes.
He's my son that I adopted 21 years ago. And now he's all grown up.
I don't think it hit me until I was on the plane. And that's when I was like, holy shit, I'm going to Korea to meet my birth mother.
Welcome to Korea.
Which is the corn tea that you got? Is this it?
It's not here.
They all look the same.
Ooh, I know I'm gonna get. How much are the batteries here?
I have no idea.
Can you read the Korean? Ask. Ask, use your cheat sheet.
이에요? 이에요?
I don't know.
How much?
How much?
Try it. You don't like it?
No.
It's so good.
It's disgusting. I don't like that.
You're disgusting. Oh, look at that. That looks so good. Don't they give me out free samples? Give it to me. Come on.
I don't think I would ever get street food from New York, but like this is amazing. If I lived here, I'd get this all the time.
I feel so silly.
골목이 다.
감사합니다.
영어를 빨리 배워야지.
감사합니다. My Korean is so bad.
This place is like, it has so much energy.
Yeah.
And it's a Sunday night. It's like, it's crazy. What's the name of this area one more time?
Myeongdong.
Myeongdong?
Yeah.
Myeongdong. I can't think of many areas in New York that I like besides Times Square.
Or the world. Well, so these are the traditional houses.
These are really cool.
Yeah. People still live in, I guess.
I'm just kind of taking it all in. I'm kind of looking at this as like one big experience, you know? Could you ever see yourself living like in an area like this?
Yeah.
You could?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not me on my own, but maybe like my parents.
Yeah, like your family.
Yeah. Has the thought crossed your mind that this could have been the city that you grew up in?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Culturally, I'm absolutely not Korean and definitely a minority still.
What makes you Korean?
Just my blood. But see, but that's the thing. Like, blood has never really meant anything to me, ever. You know, I guess until now. I'm just like trying to imagine what it would possibly be like to meet her. It like just all hit me now. It's like we're in Korea, we're gonna be my birthday, and it's like this is what we pretty much been planning and like waiting for like a year. I just feel like it's the most important week of my life.
Have you decided to meet your birth mother when you're going to meet your birth mother?
I'm definitely, well actually, I received the letter that she wrote me, as well as the pictures that she sent me, actually the day I was leaving for Korea, and I definitely would like to meet her. Did you talk to her? Or?
On the phone. She has kind of mixed feelings, very nervous and happy and excited, and the story and she needs a lot of mixed feelings.
Yeah.
But she still wants to meet.
Sure, definitely. She would love to meet you. And she feels very proud of you when she got your letter and pictures. And about the birth father, I just located him, but I didn't contact him yet.
Yeah, so I mean, I'd love to meet both my birth mother and my birth mom, and if possible, my birth sister as well. If possible.
But I told you at the email, she needs some time to...
No, absolutely. I mean, the most important thing is that I want to meet her. Yeah.
So does she know that Jason's here?
Yes.
This is the walk that we're taking. And so it'll lead us back in a giant circle.
How many kilometers?
1.5. Wangsa.
What is it?
In Wangsa. You doing okay?
Yeah.
Hey, why don't you wear shorts?
I don't have shorts. I only have skirt surgery and jeans or dresses.
Oh, life is so hard. Turn left and walk towards building number 2. When the path ends, you'll find a small collection of homes. You have to be extremely respectful during the walk.
Have you ever been to a temple before?
No.
This is a Zen rock because it looks like a robed Buddhist monk. It is also called the Rock of Praying for a Son, as many women who want to bear sons came here to pray. You breathe with your nose, so your mouth is closed, and you breathe. You count all your breaths, so it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and you count until 10, and then you start back to 1. You have to do this for 30 minutes. Do it for 2 minutes. Okay, do it for 2 minutes. Okay. Don't fall asleep. Yeah, don't fall asleep. It's hard to lose. It's easy to lose count. Okay. Ready?
Hi, Mom. Hi. We went to go meet with SWS the other day, and we met with Miss Kong, and she's been speaking to my birth mother, and she let me know that I'm actually going to be able to meet my birth mother tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
I'm going to be able to meet my birth mother tomorrow.
Okay.
I know.
Well, is she gonna come alone? Is she bringing anybody?
As far as I know, she's going to be there alone.
Oh my God, Jay, how do you feel?
I feel good. I think it's going to go well, and I'm just really excited that she's even willing to meet. Now that I'm here in Korea, knowing that, you know, we're probably closer than ever, you know. So it's really exciting. It's quite something. I have no idea if it's the type of situation where it's like I'm gonna be meeting her, and like she's gonna try and be like a strong, I guess, you know, like woman in Korea, I guess mother, you know. But obviously she's interested in meeting me, or at least it seems.
Yeah.
But I just wonder if she's doing it more out of kindness, like a role as a mother to feel like she should, or if she actually wants to. I guess that's my question.
Okay, so I just got a phone call from Miss Kong, and she said that your birth mother just felt really sick, and so she had to go to the hospital and can't meet today. But she said your birth mother said that she was really sorry and she really wants to meet you still and hopes that you didn't feel disappointed or mad.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
What are you thinking about?
I'm just trying to think of what she's going through. Because I'm sure her feeling sick and, you know, all of this is somehow related.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you. I'm okay. Just the way it is.
These white lanterns have been raised or put up by relatives of a deceased family member. And so they keep it up to honor them, I guess, and then they take it down after a certain period of time. Brings a whole different meaning, right?
Yeah.
It's not just decorative at all.
For the past 15 minutes, we've just been hearing all this really spiritual music. I have no idea what it means, but these people seem so dedicated, and they seem like they've been here for days, and this is like a daily ritual for them. I just really started to wonder, and Matt brought this up the other day, is that I wonder what religion my birth parents are. I just wonder if I was raised here, what religion I'd be brought up in, if I would be Buddhist. And I wonder if my mother or father went to the temples to come pray for me, for my well-being. Or if I would ever return, or if I wouldn't, I don't know.
생수 드세요. 목마르죠? 커피 드세요.
Wanna do it?
I'm okay.
We should. For our time here.
찍을 것 없고 저 복주머니만 찍어보세요.
Okay.
Wanna do it?
자, 카메라만 찍어도 뭐를
This means that whatever you want in your heart to happen. And this one, 부모님 상봉, 이건 파상봉.
만나는 거, 부모님 만나게 해달라는
This is to
거를.
meet your birth
여기도
parents.
바로 자 그러면 다 되겠다.
And this is
거기도 바로.
for everything to.
또 여기 발원 하나 더.
요렇게 또 요거도 요렇게 요렇게
And I'm just wondering if anybody is going through what I'm going through right now. I just really want to know if anybody else's wishes are like mine.
I used to read him this book, I Am Adopted. And so when we were talking about it, he said, oh, let's read that book. You know what book that you were a teacher, I Am a Doctor? I Am a Doctor. He thought that's what the book was, I Am a Doctor.
He was 7 or 8 when we went to Italy. We were sitting in a restaurant. This little Italian kid kept staring at him and staring at him. And Jason turned to us and says, I don't think this kid has ever seen an American before. He didn't say, he didn't recognize that he was Korean. He was Asian. He was sitting in a European country.
We were making breakfast, just the two of us, nothing that would have triggered anything. And he just out of the blue said, it's okay for me to love my birth mother, right? So I said, well, what do you mean? He said, well, because after all, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here. So it's okay for me to love her, isn't it? I said, of course. I think even as a 7-year-old, he was thinking, am I allowed to love her? He's really tended in the last couple of years towards his Korean heritage. I mean, he got his name tattooed on his arm.
It's hard to read him. It's very, very hard to read him. He doesn't expose his emotions. I think the issues that are going on with him is curiosity. What would it have been like to I've been raised here. What's my birth mother like? What's my sister like? This is a child that she gave up at birth. You know, you think about that every day of your life. I would have thought about that every day of my life. You started a process that's going to end in eventually you meeting her.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's in a month or whether it's in 5 years. I think once this process starts,
No, I agree.
She's.
I agree. No, definitely agree.
And even if you never meet her, just the idea that you could,
that's what I keep on saying. Even if I, if whatever happens, even if it has to stop right here and now, like I feel like I've definitely completed some kind of journey.
No, he's going to be in South Korea for about a month.
Head not checked. Skin normal, spine normal, lung normal, head not checked. Personality is gentle and easygoing, cries not so frequently. Social development among peers or to adults. Loves being picked up. Makes eye contact for long. Oh, that's nice. Now, what do you want us to do when we're there? How do you want us to participate in this?
I think it's really specifically if we were to go and meet my birth parents.
Right.
I think that'd be the main, obviously.
Now, if that doesn't occur...
If that doesn't occur, I don't know, I'm wondering if it would make more sense to go alone though. I don't know. Last time when we met with Jenny Dunn, and she just basically did like an overview, and she just kind of gave her the okay of what we're going to be doing, you know, to start searching for my birth family and meeting my parents or any cousins that we have or anything like that.
So what information do you think she's going to have for you today?
She's going to be able to tell us whether she can find my birth parents or not.
Well, welcome, Jason. You brought your mom with you this time. It's nice to meet you.
Yes, nice to be here.
Well, maybe we should recap a little bit what we know from the child study. Your birth mother entered into a relationship with your birth father. They met at a factory. They had a little girl, and when she was 2, your birth mother became pregnant with you.
Isn't the first child his full sister?
Yes. The child that's 2 years older than Jason is Jason's full sister. If you're ready, I'd like to share with you what I know about your mom. Mrs. Kang Shin-hai, who runs the post-adoptive section at SWS, was able to locate your birth mother, whose name is Young Soon, and is presently living in Incheon City, which is just outside of Seoul. How does it make you feel?
I'm just completely overwhelmed.
I'm sure.
It's just, actually, for some reason, I didn't think I would be able to locate them.
I think what would be helpful for you now, if it's okay with you, is for us to talk a little bit about the different responses. You were loved and raised in the American, New York, West Village, progressive, first world country, and then give some thought to your birth mother's cultural, national, gender-related world of 1980s in Korea. everything about her is very different to you and your family here in New York.
In your experience, when the child, the young adult, gets like the very worst experience that one could imagine, either they meet the birth parents and it's not a good meeting, or the birth parent doesn't want to see them, what's then the effect on the child?
From my understanding, there is never regret for searching, no matter how difficult the search. What Mrs. Kang and I have worked out, which seems to work well, is to write a letter, sometimes dear friend, sometimes hi, I'm Jason, I want to tell you about myself, this is who I am, you know, like, be really good to yourself, because this is your life, this is you, so give yourself the time that you need.
Okay, so you really have to give this a lot of thought.
I'm not gonna write mom.
You're-
I shouldn't write mom.
No.
You told me not to write that.
No, this is what you should write.
Jason's not just Korean, and he's not just Jewish. He's the Messiah.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you.
We're gonna be here for the summer. We're here.
We are. We're here.
We're here. I'm so happy to be home.
I'm so
Kidding
happy to be
aside.
home.
Being home in New York makes me realize how much of a part I am of the city, whether it's my friends or family, the places I've been to, or the places I grew up in.
Hey, Steven. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing? We still hanging out today?
When I was around 6 months, my grandmother and grandfather decided to take me in and raise me as their own.
Really looking through my record, and there's a slight possibility that I might not actually be full Korean. I might be like half Korean and like half something else, because I don't know anything about my birth father. So we'll see, I don't know.
Wow.
So that's gonna be like
It's like crazy to learn at like
yeah.
the age of like 21.
Like I never even thought that was like a possibility. I was like, all right, well I'm Korean and I just don't know my birth parents.
Wow, that's really interesting to know though.
Yeah.
I wish to tell you a little bit about myself.
Are you telling her about me?
Yeah.
That's so nice.
You always liked dogs, Jay. Or am I making that up?
You made that up.
My parents. That's weird.
What?
To write my parents?
What else can you write?
Yeah, I don't know. Should I write my adoptive parents? Hi, how are you? Okay. So I sent a preliminary letter to my birth mother, and then finally I get a phone call maybe in the middle of March from the Spence Chapin, and so I call them back, and they hear back from SWS. They're finally able to get in touch with her. I know. Yeah, they finally tracked her down. They're able to get in touch with her. It ends up that she remarried to another man.
Oh my God.
And so that's kind of the big news. And so she knows right now that I'm searching for her. And I just wrote a letter. Yeah, and I'll, actually, do you want me to read you the letter?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, so I wish to tell you a little bit about myself. Since I could remember, I knew I was adopted. I grew up in New York City and after I arrived in America. I love to walk around with my friends all over New York. I'm very hard... I don't know why, but it's really hard reading this letter.
Yeah. I don't know why either, but I feel the same way. All right, why don't you David, and then I'll see that when you come home. Okay?
Okay.
You know, I don't know, because I've obviously never gone through anything like this, but I think, you know, the emotions are so deep that you can't understand them, just like I can't understand why I'm crying now also. It's just that this is what makes people what they are. You go through things. You're a very empathetic kind of person, you know, so I could kind of understand why, you know, you're feeling the way you feel.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. It's good, but you know, it's also this is probably one of the most exciting thing I've ever done. So.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah. Wait, I'll read you the rest of the letter. I'm very hardworking, but also make time for my friends and family. I am having a relationship with MiKyung Kim, a Korean girl who grew up in Hong Kong. We've been together for over 2.5 years. We met during the first week of college and are very happy together. I am 20 years old and I'm 5 feet 10 inches. So my adoptive parents, Anthony and Nadine Hoffman, have been wonderful parents to me. They have supported me in getting in touch with you. I understand this may be difficult for you, as it is for me. But please ask me any questions that you wish and share anything with me that you feel comfortable. I am looking forward to your response. Jason Hoffman.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's wonderful that you're able to write that. It did take you a long time to write.
Well, yeah, yeah, because I mean, I sat down at the computer and like, how do you write a letter like that?
Yeah, yeah. I'm really proud of you, Jay. I'm proud of the way you're handling this.
Thank you.
It's not easy, and I think, you know, nothing about this situation is easy. So maybe that's why we cry, because we don't know.
Faded colored summer walk, faces of people running past me, haunted by what could have been, stranded here with what was. What am I to do today? Who am I to get to know in some new way? Moving much too fast, I can't understand the past, let alone the now.
Want to make any kind of salad or vegetable or anything?
Mickey, do you want any vegetables or anything?
Yeah, we'll have salad and steak.
Okay.
Alright, so salad. Should we just buy like a bag of like
Yes.
pre-made salad?
Yes.
Look at the American.
I like the American.
Look how disgusting that looks. Who wants American
That's
salad?
what I told Jason.
I like American. There's nothing wrong with the American salad. I like
Look
that
at
one.
the Mediterranean. I vote Mediterranean. What do you guys vote?
Yeah, I'll eat that.
I'll eat that. You would have eaten the American. So 4 years ago, we started coming up here, right?
Yeah.
4 years ago, our adventures in Hickory Bend began.
When I tipped over the canoe.
Oh my God, that was so your fault.
Your house hasn't changed a bit.
Isn't that funny?
I love how your house has like all these like little trinkets in it.
Tchotchkes.
Tchotchkes, trinkets, whatever.
They're like tchotchkes. They're not as cool as trinkets. Do you want to find your birth dad? Do you feel more connected to the maternal side? Is it because that's what the
For some reason,
adoption
I
agency
am.
finds?
Yeah, for some reason, I am more interested in the birth mother. I have no idea why. This is something that I wanted to do for like the past 2 years, but for her, like 20 years, like that's intense.
But who
So-
knows? you
Yeah,
know?
yeah. I mean, that's.
It might be the type of situation where you find yourself like having a second family that you can communicate with and be a part of and go visit. And
Yeah, yeah,
not that you don't need another one because you've got so many families as it is.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Is that what you want?
Is what would I want?
Another family?
I don't think I can. I don't think I can even consider them like another family. I don't know. It's weird. Cause I feel like my you know, I guess adoptive parents or parents. I mean, I consider them my real parents. I consider that my family. I couldn't consider a birth family my real family,
well, not so much your real family.
or just a family in general. I really do regard my friends and family on a very equal level, not like putting my family down or my friends higher than I believe that they should be, but like being adopted, your perception of family and friends are skewed, not necessarily in a bad way, but just, you know, just your values are kind of changed a little bit. And so, and I look at friends and family in a very similar light, and I feel like I have no real connection to my birth family in Korea, so.
I received an email from Social Welfare Society saying that they've talked with your birth mother on the phone. She was happy to receive your letter and that she is going to send my colleague in Korea a letter for you soon, Jason. So that's very exciting.
Yeah, I'm so happy that that's amazing.
So just sort of hang in there and we'll wait and see what the mail brings.
Yeah.
Is it always wise? I'm living life inside a monster's head. I wanna close my eyes and just pretend it's dead. In a photograph or on the silver screen, there's just so much to say instead of silent screams. Everybody's gotta fall out of space.
So this is the letter that my birth mother wrote.
Shortened in Korean?
It's shorted all in Korean.
Oh my gosh.
But you can read Korean, so don't read it. So she wrote this, and Spence Chapin received it on July 6th.
Your birthday?
On my birthday. And this is the letter that she wrote. Dear Jayhawk, I'm really sorry to have kept you waiting for my letter for long. I never imagined that you would look for me, and so I feel very much thankful for you contacting me. I've been really missing you. I spent painful years inwardly while missing you, whom I couldn't even see. Seeing you, who've already grown up, I feel so much broken in my heart due to the guilty conscience for having not raised you. You look like me, and your tall height resembles your birth father. I'm relieved in mind to find your bright look. Your Korean girlfriend looks so cute and pretty. It's good to see you both. As you may know, you have an elder sister here. She is 23 years old and living together with me. I didn't tell her about you yet. It seems to need some more time. I'll tell her when an opportunity permits. Keep always healthy and take good care of yourself. Love, birth mother.
So he's going to be here. Do we want to do surprise? Do we want to shout surprise? I don't know.
You realized something was happening.
I didn't know because they were like.
What was he telling you? Like, let's just go check out Kiva Cafe.
First, I want to thank Stephen and Becky for putting this together.
As on every other occasion, you've made me proud to be your mother and happy every day that we've been together, and that pride continues today.
one of the things that he used to do to me that somehow I have to get even with him. I'm not sure how and when. But he used to drag me to these awful movies. It wouldn't have been so bad, but he wanted to, because he loves me so much, he wanted to share the experience, so he wouldn't let me sleep. Dad, you gotta see this. Well, when this movie is made, you won't have to keep me awake. I will be wide awake and see it many times on my own. I love you very much. And you know what I can do? Because there's not a thing he can do about it. I'm gonna give him a kiss.
Whatever's like affecting you, like it's really affecting me as well. Like I've known you for so long, you're like family to me at this point. I just wish you the best of luck and have a great time. Just know we'll all be great.
I couldn't do this without any of you, and I wouldn't want to. I mean, this project, like, it's kind of, it's as much as it is about me, it's also about how much I love the people around me, so that's it. So thank you.
MiKyung told me that we're going to meet your birth mother on Thursday.
This Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
In 2 days.
Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you again. 앉으세요. Oh, your mother is waiting for this room.
I'm sorry?
Your mother is waiting this room for you.
Oh my god.
And your mother brought your aunt, your mother's older sister.
My mother, what's her sister? Okay.
You nervous?
I think this is the most nervous I've ever been. I can't believe she's in that room. Okay. Thank you so much for letting me to meet you.
김미경이에요.
사진?
네.
고향이?
네, 한국에 태어났다가 홍콩에서 살았어요.
여자친구가 있어서 마음에 좀 혼자 나왔어요.
I'm so happy to meet you.
오늘 만나서 너무 너무 기쁘대요. 길을 가도 나나 알아보거든요.
I kept on thinking that once I got to Korea that maybe I'd run into you or my birth sister. I started thinking about you a lot recently. Do you remember me at all?
그런 사람이 안 됐었어. 그냥 내가 병원에 같이 있었으니까.
얼굴을 못 봤대요, 애기 있을 때?
이모님 보셨는데 이제 어머님은 아마 그때 애기 낳고 이제 경황이 없으셔서 근데 글쎄 그게 또 그대로 얘기하니까 상처가 좀 될 것 같아서 그냥 할머니랑 이모랑 셋이만 알고 있는데 서로 뭐 가슴 아픈 얘기니까 솔직히 마음속에 어떤 더 썼죠. 각자 뭐 생각은 했겠지. 그럼 이름은 누가 지어줬어요? 제약이란 이름은 어머님이 지신 게 아니시면 저희만 담당.
이름은 아니.
이름 어머님이 지신 게 아니신가요? 제약이란 이름이? 아세요? 네, 제가.
Your Korean name, Jaehak, wasn't given to you by your birth mother. She said there was no time for them to even give you a name.
do you feel about me contacting my birth father?
글쎄요, 그런 부분을 서로 얘기를 안 해가지고 태어났는지 안 태어났는지도 알 수 없어.
What is my birth father like?
제가 알기로는 그때 굉장히 내가 느끼기에는 성격이 되게 착하고 그때 10년 전에 만났을 때 그때 결혼해가지고 그쪽에 아들 하나 있다고 그러더라고요. 사는 거에 대해서 살면서 잘해주지 못하고 이렇게 헤어지게 돼가고 마음 아프다 소리 하더라고요. 그때는 내가 학교 다니면서 아빠네 집에서 살았어요. 공부하다가 직장 다니다 생활이 안 되니까는 꼭 특별하게 이유는 없었어요. 서로 다툼을 불문하고. 그때도 뭐 다 나이가 어렸으니까.
She was trying to say about you to her current husband. He didn't get married before. It's the first time to get married. She didn't have a courage to tell him about her past.
So does he know now that she's meeting Jason?
What?
Yesterday, my parents arrived in Seoul.
오늘로 만나고 싶으면 시간이 괜찮아요.
오늘 뵙고 괜찮으시겠어요? If it's possible, she would like to meet them today.
Okay.
Thank you very much for coming here.
Tell her that my heart breaks for her pain, and I think that she's very brave.
And we also especially wanted to meet the mother of Jason because he's such a wonderful child.
Since I read her letter, I knew I wanted to see her. I'm sorry that she had to go through such pain, but I'm so grateful that I got her child.
같이 사는 형제가 있는 거 있어요?
No.
Only child?
I'm the only child. I have 2 cats. I always wondered what it would like to have siblings. It's very strange for me because I've never had family that was blood related. I've never experienced that, someone saying, you know, you look so much someone else. Did you tell my birth sister about me yet? How do you think my birth sister would react?
혹시 또 자기한테 동생이 있다는 거를 알고 또 좋을 수도 있을 그런 경우 제가 많이 봤거든요. 좋을 수도 있을 것 같아요.
I don't want to disrupt anything with your relationship with you and her, and I understand that's a very complicated situation.
지금은 내가 좀 힘들고 여기다가 시간이
She's very, very quiet, and now she's also very overwhelming and kind of speechless.
I came to Korea because I wanted to tell you how much I appreciate that you were able to give me up for adoption, and I think that you're very strong, and so I thank you very much for that.
이렇게 찾아와줘서 고맙다고 전해줄 거예요.
And sort of the interesting thing is that it's so hot out there. And I guess this is the way Korea used to be, you know, with all of these trees, which is why people could
survive,
exist, right?
So Jay, how would you have done in the 19th century?
I wouldn't have done so well. I think I would have died.
Well, none of us would have made it.
Yeah.
Let me ask you another question. How would you do in 21st century Korea?
I don't know. Maybe okay.
So how are you feeling?
I'm feeling good. Feeling really good.
Is it what you expected, more or less?
What? Just everything?
Yeah.
Oh, I would say it's probably more than I expected because I really wasn't sure if I was going to be able to meet them at all.
I wrote a lot of my diary this morning.
Yeah.
Last night I collapsed.
Yeah.
Like you.
Yeah.
But this morning I wrote a lot.
Oh, good.
One of the things that I wrote about was that I was trying to figure out why, when I came here 7 years ago and we saw all the documents, I started crying.
Yeah.
Uncontrollably. And yet yesterday,
when you actually met her, yeah.
You know, there were tears in my eyes,
Yeah.
but I didn't fall apart like I did.
Yeah.
And the only thing I can think of is that it was more of a happy occasion for you than anything else,
Yeah.
and that it didn't have the same impact as when we were searching for.
I think the important thing now, though, at least on both of our ends, is that it's not really a tragedy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I mean the way that it ended, definitely on her side, is that she saw it as more of a tragedy than anything.
I thought this was the best possible outcome
Yeah.
that I could have hoped for.
Yeah, I think it is for me too.
And so did you have any other, I mean, did you feel differently after you met her?
Well, yeah, because I mean, I think that was probably, I guess in my life, probably the biggest question I've had. And so I wouldn't say that now I have all the answers, but definitely, you know, helped to clarify and definitely kind of shed light on it. So in that sense, it's different, but at the same time, I think it just kind of reaffirmed what I already know.
This is where we say goodbye.
Oh no.
We won't see him for a whole 2 weeks. We'll see him for 2 weeks. It's not forever.
I know.
Anyway,
All right,
have a good trip,
so
okay?
I love you very much.
Love you too.
You gave us a really good time.
Yeah, it was good seeing you. Bye.
Bye, Jay.
Have a good trip.
I love
Thank
you.
you for everything. It was wonderful.
It was so good to see you in Korea.
Oh, well,
Thanks.
you made the trip great.
여보세요? 네, 안녕하세요. 지금은 내 부모님이 방금 공항에서 도착했거든요. 네. 그래요? 네.
What happened? She
Are
okay?
you ready?
She okay?
She's fine. So she told your birth sister.
What?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And we're gonna meet her on Saturday, tomorrow. You okay?
I'm not tired anymore. I'm just really nervous. I can't believe she's here.
I know. I'm like scanning the fountain right now.
Do you think that's her?
Where?
Sitting down right here?
I don't know. 안녕하세요.
So happy to meet you.
김미경이에요. 오미와? 흘러야 되는데. 누나가 있었다는 거는 어렸을 때부터 안 건지 아니면 엄마를 찾으면서 안 건지.
When I was very young, since I was very young, my parents always told me that I was adopted, and they knew from my files that I had an older sister.
야, 얘한테 여기서 이제
This is the place you work.
Oh, this is it?
문을 열려 있으면 더 이뻤을 텐데 가게 문이 닫혀 있으니까 지금 엄마 남편이랑 같이 일을 해. 그래서 어떻게 하다가 학교 졸업하고 이런 데서 일을 한 거예요. 여기 이 가게에 저 로이드 보여요?
Lloyd?
네.
Do you see that
저기
shop,
지금
Lloyd?
이렇게 기대고 있는 여자예요.
네네.
베스트 프렌드.
아 진짜요? The girl that's working inside right there is her best friend.
Oh.
한번 볼래요?
You want to meet her?
Yeah. Has she told anyone? Have you told
She
anyone?
hasn't, but she's always told her friend that she's always been sad because she always wanted a sibling. And so her friend's probably gonna be really happy.
You guys met in high school? Is that how?
Yeah.
Wow.
고등학교에서 만났어요.
Wow. Oh. That's nice that you guys have stayed so close.
너무 친하게 지내서
Yeah.
놀랐어요? 많이?
많이 놀래가지고 밖에 보고 있는데 근데 얘는 지금 아직도 어리둥절해가지고 얼굴 빨개졌어. 처음엔 장난이라고 생각했는데 내가 눈물을 보이니까 뭔 일이 있었구나.
I can't believe I'm here and I'm seeing your life and meeting your friends, your best friend. I'm sorry that I didn't try searching for you earlier.
더 일찍 누나를 못 찾아서 미안하고.
난 지금이라도 만난 게
Just don't be sorry. I'm just so happy that I was able to meet you, even now.
아까 엄마한테 엄마가 어제 그런 제약에 대해서 얘기한 거를 들었을 때 엄마한테 화를 내지 말라고 말했잖아요.
네.
근데 만약에 그 얘기를 안 했으면 더 화가 났을 거예요. 제약에 대한 얘기를 안 했으면 만약에 나를 안 보고 그냥 간다면.
Do you think you'll ever meet our birth father?
만나고 싶은 걸 물어보는 건지.
Are you asking her if she wants to meet him?
Yes, but also if she ever thinks that she will, just because of any sort of circumstance or anything.
제약이를 만나는 거는 정말 아무 생각 없이 당연히 만나야지라는 생각을 했었는데 솔직히 아빠를 만나라 그러면 정말 많은 생각을 해야 될 것 같아요. 다 술집에 노래방. 주로 여기서 놀아요. 이 사진 찍을까요?
You want to take a photo
우리
with her?
그때 둘이 찍은 것처럼 스티커 사진.
Yeah, sticker photo.
Yeah. Okay. No?
오케이.
Oh, okay.
너무 미안해요. 내 동생 생일이라서.
괜찮아요.
나도 더 입고 싶은데.
I feel very bad that I had to leave so early. I'm really sorry. I feel terrible.
Babe, is there any way we could spend time with her?
How?
I mean, you can still like do sign language and stuff. Seriously. only if you want to, but I know you're gonna be thinking about it throughout the whole dinner.
I just feel bad. Like I don't want to just leave you and your family.
No, don't even worry about that. You're with your family now.
난 상관이 없는데, 그러니까 같이 있어도 상관없는데 대화가 안 되니까.
She's gonna go home.
엄마가 궁금해하고 기다리고 있어.
Mom is waiting for her. She's wondering what happened today.
It's very hard. It's very hard for me to say bye to either you or my birth mother. It's very hard.
유교란 언제가?
밤에 8시. She was wondering what time you leave on Monday.
가슴이 두근두근. 택시만 보면 벌써 다 왔구나.
Her heart is beating really fast. She's like wondering which taxi is the one that we have to go in.
Thank you so much. I'll see you soon.
네 명이요? 자, 타세요. 근데 어떻게 찾으셨나요? 조금 컸을 때 그렇게 되셨나?
이렇게 많이 오랫동안
헤어져
있었어요.
있었죠. 예.
What time is the dinner?
Don't worry about it. We'll get there.
I can go.
한국말 전혀 못하시나 보다.
네, 못해요.
Maybe how am I supposed to sit there? And I don't, you know. I mean, I don't want to be selfish, but I don't think you can sit there with everybody and your father and your dad with all his siblings. I don't know if I can take it.
I think your sister just sent us some kind of message. Says that she was so happy to meet you, and that she definitely thinks that and believes that you'll meet her again. And she's so happy to have a younger brother. She says, "Don't cry." I hope you have a good memory of me. We'll see each other again. Love always. 안녕하세요. 아, 네. 조금 오늘이 마지막 날이니까요. 내일 가니까 좀 바빠요. 아니에요. 그렇게 미안 마음 안 가지세요. 언제부터 너무 행복하게 지낼 거예요. 제 아기는 미국에 있고 저는 홍콩에 있을 거니까 그거 시간도 틀리고 홍콩에서 아침이면 뉴욕에 밤이니까 그 시간 때문에도 예약 통화도 자주 못해요. 근데 9월 달에 다시 볼 거니까 괜찮아요. 옆에 꼭 있을 거예요. So this morning your birth mom and your birth sister called me. Your birth sister wants to meet you at the airport.
This is awesome. This is awesome. Nothing but good things. I don't regret any of it. It's all one big adventure.
미kyung?
미경? 다시 볼 수 있었으면 좋겠다고 그렇게
Okay. Tell her that I'm gonna try and learn Korean. I'm not very good with learning languages, but I'm really gonna try so I can speak to both her and our mother, and that I'm just really gonna miss her.
나도 열심히 영어 공부해서 노력할 테니까.
All right. I don't know what to say. Tell her I don't know what to say.
나도 이제 다 한 것 같아요. 고마워요.
가족?
가족.
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 응. 생각하다. 나도.
Behind its door, there's nothing to keep my fingers warm, and all I find are souvenirs from better times. Before the gleam of your taillights fading leaves, to find yourself a better life. I was searching for some legal document as the rain beat down on the hood, when I stumbled upon pictures I tried to forget. And that's how this idea was drilled into my head. I walk away for now, standing strong somehow. I watch the city lights right before my eyes, and somewhere out there is a distant memory, and somewhere out there I can hear a melody. The colors tend to fade, the footsteps don't match my tracks, and something in the jumbled up noises of ambivalence is loud and clear, loud and clear. I'm here. The barren land craves rain to nourish smiles we feign. Erase the seeds of doubt, allow my soul to shout, and someone out there writes the postcard of my life. And somewhere out there, someone whispers I'll be fine. I stand in quiet thought, I breathe nostalgic air, I feel familiar wind brushing on my skin, and someday out there I'll be living in a dream, and someday out there I'll be flying without wings.